Buenos dias, amigos, amigas. Well, today I'm gonna share with you my first ever out of the country experience. Well, I went to South Korea in 2006. That was a long time ago, and I was very young at that time. So I went there as a missionary teacher. Basically, I teach English in a church school for grade school, middle school, and high school students. And at night, I had also an adult class for the parents of my students that they want to learn English. So back then, we were using a green passport. I don't know if you are very familiar with the green passport, because right now we are using the maroon one. So I was using this passport, the green one, and the cover page is not computerized yet. It's handwritten. So I will let you show my picture of my old passport. I was very young then. Here. So that was 2006. Let's check if I'm correct. Yeah, I went there October 11, 2006. When I first came there, I was very young, and then I don't know what to do in the place because I don't know their culture yet, and I don't know the language. Basically, I know only English. So I went there, and then I learned to love their food. That's why I like spicy food nowadays. And then I learned to like their culture. They are very respectful, especially to the teacher, even though my students are older than me, like my adult class. But they really respect their teacher. I was very young then, and I need to act like a professional one. So deep inside I'm very childish. So 8 in the morning I start my class. I started with my grade school students. So from 8 in the morning until 11 in the morning, and then in the afternoon it's mixed with my middle school and high school students. Then at night I had an adult class. So an adult class, I'm very shy to teach because some of them are architect, that they don't know English at all. Some of them are businessmen. They own restaurants and they own a resort in the place. So I'm very shy, but I need to be formal, and I need to teach them. And then I learned a lot of things in there. But when you are there, teachers are very respected. So I'm very happy that they really respect teachers. So in that place, there are 2 English academy. One is being taught by an Englishman, I mean a British teacher, and then the other academy is our academy, and I'm a Filipino, and we are very happy that we have more students than the other academy. So in that place, we conducted the first English camp ever, and we were being in the news in the local paper. Insert English camp pictures. And then some of my students are very smart because they learn English in other countries, like in the US, Canada, and also in the Philippines. Like some of my students, 2 of them went to the Philippines for 2 months, and then some of my students went to Australia for 5 months, and then in Canada 3 months, like that. So when they came back to Korea, they know English. So what they wanted is that they want to learn conversation and a little grammar. So they are very good, but some of the students are totally cannot speak English. So I categorize them. So this is class A, this is class B, class C. So that I will know how to handle each of them. So I want to show you my grade school students or elementary students. Insert pictures. So in the afternoon, we have a mixed class. I had a middle school student class and also high school students. So I mix them so I can divide my time. So after my class, some of my students say, "Hey teacher, we want to go out and play." So sometimes we go out. Actually, some of my students are taller than me. Well, actually, that 1 year I had the best out of the country experience. They show me care, they show me love, they introduce me to their culture, they show their hospitality, and well, I had a very good experience in there. And then in the evening I had an adult class. So adult class, so we had only grammar and then conversation. There are a few of them, maybe 8 to 10 students. So we had conversation because they really wanted to speak English. They really wanted to converse other people. So after our class, so sometimes they invited me to the restaurant because one of my students owned a restaurant. So we eat there, and then some of my students own a resort. So we went there and go swimming to the pool and stay in the villa and stuff like that. So I had a very good time. And also I traveled to different places in South Korea. I went to one of the famous ski resort, which is near to our place. And then the first time I went to Seoul was very funny. I didn't know where to go, and I didn't know, I couldn't read their Hangul, their Korean letters, their Korean letters, Korean words. So I went to the bus stop and then arrived at the bus going to a particular place which led me to Seoul. So that was crazy. I just asked someone who could speak English and then bring me to the right bus going to Seoul. So they are very helpful though. They teach me, they taught me which the right bus to Seoul. So in Seoul, I spent my New Year there with my friends. We eat, and then we went to the park and we had a good time with some Filipinos. Well, for me, Korea has a very special place in my heart because that place taught me to be more mature, to stand with my own, because I'm far from my family and I need to be strong. Well, you learn to eat alone every day, and then spend special occasions just you alone. And if you have some problem, you just call. The only way I can communicate with my family is through phone call. And I don't know if you're very familiar with the Yahoo Messenger, so I use that one. So I talk to them after the class, so just to ease the loneliness and the boredom. Well, in that 1 year that I stay in South Korea, I had a very good experience. So I will share some pictures of my adventure in South Korea. Insert pictures. Well, that's it for today, and I hope you like this vlog. I don't have idea what to vlog for today, so I just remember I will share my first ever out of the country experience. So I hope you guys are doing well and stay safe, and God bless. Adios amigos.